Rich TV Live. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody that's celebrating Thanksgiving, especially in America today. Football day in America. Let's go Cowboys. Big day for the Cowboys playing the Raiders. And there's games on right now as we speak. We are live and interactive with a brand new pick for you today. Here's the symbols right here. MLCL, Molecule Holdings Inc. MLCL in Canada. EVRRF in America. Put on your watch list, put on your radar. Let's break it down right now. All right, so let's take a look at their website first and foremost. This is their website, and their website is molecule.ca. So you can see right here, it is a beverage company, as you can see in the video on their website. It's clearly a beverage company. You can see how they do their assembly line. And right here it says Molecule is an on-ramp to the Canadian cannabis beverage market. We want craft beverage partners formulate high-quality, award-winning products. We help craft beverage partners formulate high-quality, award-winning products, which are packaged and infused at our cannabis production campus located in Eastern Ontario's 1000 Island region. You can see here with the formulation, gold medal winning formulation. Our formulation team are some of the top in the world. We work directly with you through all stages from client ideation sessions to product development and market validation and packaging design. You can see here infusion, technology and expertise, leverage our buying power in the cannabis industry to compete with large beverage producers. Our facility is designed specifically for safe, compliant, traceable, efficient, scalable, and reliable custom cannabinoid beverage infusion. And regulations, we got you covered. Our regulations team will keep you informed of risks and opportunities throughout your entire journey with Molecule. As provincial, federal, and international regulations evolve, so will our production and distribution models in order to keep you and your product ahead of the curve. Production, you lift, we dig. Our facility is custom built to fit your needs. Our goal is to virtually eliminate your capital expenditures so you can focus on branding, marketing, sales, operations, and overall growth. What we refer to as the heavy lifting. You build your loyal following and a beloved brand, and we do the rest 24/7. And distribution. So these guys are one-stop shop from Cannabis Valley to the world. The Molecule campus is located in the heart of Cannabis Valley, a few hundred meters from the 401 and only 1 kilometer from the US border. The location is strategically placed to be equidistant from Montreal, Toronto, and Ottawa, 3 of the largest fully legal cannabis markets in the world. As international markets become legal, we will have the licenses and infrastructure to export your products directly from our facilities through the Port of Montreal. So you can learn more about investors, the facility, and you can meet the team, and you can follow them on all social media on Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook. Let's just quickly take a look at their Instagram. And I will follow them on Instagram. All right. And let's quickly take a look at their Twitter. You must be 18 years of age to go to their site. I will also follow them on Twitter, and I will hit the bell for notifications. So every time they have news, and you can see only 100 followers on Twitter. So we're literally early to the party here. And LinkedIn, I will follow them on LinkedIn. And Facebook, I will follow them on Facebook. So this is how I get to know these companies. I follow them. I get to know everything going on about them. This is their Facebook. Apparently, I already like them. So already liking them on Facebook. So this is their website, molecule.ca. 18 years of age. You can see their address in Ontario. You can also go and click on news, and you can see here the news on June 3rd. MLCL's newest beverage brand, Phresh, picked up by the Ontario Cannabis Store. This was on June 3rd, 2021. MLCL Holdings, a Canadian craft-focused cannabis beverage production company, is pleased to announce that the company's newest brand, Phresh, has been picked up by the Ontario Cannabis Store, OCS, for both online and retail distribution. Phresh is the sixth brand accepted and sold by the OCS on behalf of the Canadian licensed cannabis beverage production company. MLCL Phresh Strawberry Kiwi is anticipated to launch in time for the busy summer season. So this is the product, and we will take a look at the website. So let's take a look at that. How you doing, Amanda? If you guys have any questions, please put in the chat. I'll do my best to answer those questions as you bring them to my attention. All right, now what I want to do is we're going to go through a few things here, and let's go through the chart. So I always like to look at the chart so we understand what it looks like. So first and foremost, MLCL symbol is MLCL, as you guys can see here, and in America, EVRRF. So you guys can see my screen right now. You can see EVRRF at 4 cents and MLCL at 6.5 cents. So really cheap, penny stock, and we're bringing it to your attention today for the very first time. All right. Now, what I like to do is I always like to mark off the high of a chart, which you can clearly see was 20 cents. And I always like to mark off the low, which you can also see was, let's see if I can bring this down. Well, the low was about 4.5 cents. And we're currently at this zone right here at 6.5. So it's got a low of 5.5. We're currently at 6.5, and it's been as high as 20. But what I like to do is I always like to understand the trend and exactly what the trend looks like. So right now, for me, I see this went up like this, and then it trended down like this, where it hit a bottom, and we love buying those bottoms here at Rich Pigs Daily and Rich TV Live. And if you'd like to learn how to buy bottoms, just join our club at richpigsdaily.com. And that is what I love to see, is a chart that goes up, comes back down, consolidates, hits the bottom, and then does a trend reversal pattern. Clearly what we see happening right now is a stock that went higher, hit all-time highs, came back down, hit all-time lows, and now is starting to reverse the trend. Now, also important to understand the volume. Let's see the volume. So it's done 550,000 shares in volume today. The average volume is 324,000. So already done more than the average trading volume, despite the fact that the trading day is only halfway through. So obviously it is a holiday in America. It's Thanksgiving. So there won't be any trading volume in America. But you can see here how it's been trading in America. Okay. So kind of choppy. And once again, I'll do the same thing where I will mark the high, which is around 12 cents, and the low, which is around under a penny. And right now where we're sitting, right around 4 cents. So in my opinion, this is a stock that everyone should put on their radar, put on their watch list. We love to identify undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed companies before they explode. Obviously, penny stocks are very risky. I must remind you that Rich TV Live is strictly for information and education purposes. Please do your due diligence, do your research before you invest in anything we talk about or discuss here on Rich TV Live. Invest in the best is blessed, and penny stocks have huge growth potential because they're penny stocks, but they also can be extremely volatile and very risky. And past performance is not always an indication of future results. Sometimes penny stocks can go up like crazy. Sometimes they can go down like crazy. So you have to be very, very careful. And I always like to tell our community that you should be 75% big board, 25% small cap and crypto if you want to have a diversified and strong, safe portfolio. In saying that, if you want to identify undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed companies, small cap stocks and penny stocks are a great place to go. And because this is a company that I've never heard of before, and this is the first time I'm even talking about them, this is definitely a company that I believe has a chance to do much better. Now, let's take a look at some other things here. All right. Now, I have some other stuff I want you to look at, and we're going to take a look at this. Okay, so this right here, as you guys can see my screen, is Ontario's best-selling cannabis beverages. And you can see all the best-selling beverages in Ontario, and you can see they're listed at an average price. And there it is. Phresh is listed as number 3, priced at $6.57. And you can see mango pineapple sparkling drink is number 1. Tropical fruit sparkling drink is number 2. Both priced over $9. And then the strawberry kiwi carbonated beverage, the Phresh cannabis beverage, listed as number 3. So you could see here, listed as number 3, despite being priced lower. And you can see some of the top 10 right here. So not bad. Listed number 3 for cannabis beverages in Ontario. I also have some more here for you guys I want to take a look at. Let's take a look at the Ontario Cannabis Store as well. All right, we got some messages. All right. All right. Thank you for your messages. I appreciate it. And if you guys have any other comments, please put in the chat. I'll do my best to answer your questions or comments. I know it's a holiday. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody in America. For those of you in Canada, you're probably looking for opportunities. The market's kind of slow today. This is one that I think you should put on your watch list, put on your radar, MLCL. Now let's take a look at the Ontario Cannabis Store. I'm going to take a look at the Ontario Cannabis Store. Here it is. It looks like this. So this is the Phresh strawberry kiwi product at the Ontario Cannabis Store. So you must be of age, legal age, to purchase this product. But it looks like this. 355 milliliters, 10 milligrams of THC. And the Phresh strawberry kiwi is a refreshing carbonated beverage with perfectly paired flavors of strawberry and kiwi. All right. This is all the ingredients, as you guys can see. So pretty cool product, and it's one that you can pick up at the Ontario Cannabis Store. All right, you want to learn more about the product? It's got all the statistics here. Phresh strawberry kiwi is a refreshing carbonated beverage with perfectly paired flavor of strawberry and kiwi. Phresh beverages are produced in the 1000 Island region, infused with THC derived from 100% Ontario-grown cannabis. And you can see there's no CBD. There is 10 milligrams of THC. And you can find out all the information about the product. All right. So that's what it looks like at the Ontario Cannabis Store if you wanted to order the product. Now, I wanted to go over the company deck with you so you guys can see exactly what I'm looking at. All right. Now let's take a look at the company deck. Happy Glass says that is a good price for 10 milligrams. Hey, I appreciate it. I haven't really tried this product. Haven't really tried any cannabis beverages, really. So love to know you guys' feedback, what you guys think. But clearly, this is a product that is pretty popular. And what I want to do is I want to go through the company deck so we can explain how they compare to some of their competitors in the marketplace. Now, remember, the website is molecule.ca, and this is the company deck. So let's just go through the company deck now. All right. So this is Molecule Investor Presentation Q4 2021, a industry-leading owner, operator of cannabis beverage infrastructure and brands. Who we are: Molecule is an industry-leading Canadian cannabis company focused on developing and manufacturing a diversified range of cannabis-infused beverages for both in-house brands and white label clients. Their website is molecule.ca. You can take a look at their leadership team with a proven track record of execution in the cannabis and CPG space. You can see David Reingold is the CEO and director. Andre Audette is the co-founder and chairman of the board. Dr. Phil Weddington is COO, and Lindsay Watherton, director. It's an award-winning beverage team with an industry-leading food and beverage experts with a track record of success. You could see here Rebecca Griffin, the chief food scientist, and Dr. Amy Proul, the co-founder, with all of their experience. So when you size up the market, you can see the Canadian cannabis beverage market is expected to more than double in the next 5 years. And this could be a product and cheap at only 6.5 cents in Canada, only 4 cents in Canada, in America, that you want to put on your radar and you want to put on your watch list because it is dirt cheap and very close to the bottom. So you can see here the CAGR, compound annual growth rate, of 16% from 2018 to 2025, from 487 million in 2018 to 1.4 billion in 2025. Market highlights: Canadian cannabis sales will reach 4 billion this year. 1/5 of consumers use beverages and 8% prefer them. The cannabis-infused beverage category is expected to reach over 1.4 billion Canadian by 2025. Favorable market trends for the beverage category. Beverages are a highly sought after alternative, healthier consumption method. Obviously, you're going to be healthier if you're drinking a cannabis beverage versus smoking it. So there are effects of smoking cannabis to your body that are not healthy. So this is an alternative that I believe is going to grow more and more popular. 3 of the top 4 barriers to usage for cannabis non-users are the smell, 37%, smoke, 36%, and health concerns, 28%, because obviously smoking is not good for your lungs. 43% of those who tried a cannabis beverage did so because it meant they could still consume cannabis without smoking it. There you go. Factors like low carbs, sugar content in cannabis beverages is gaining high traction among consumers. The consumer shift from carbonated soft drinks to health drinks is expected to proliferate the demand for cannabis beverages. So, what is the Molecule Holding business model? Develop, own, and operate best in class cannabis 2.0 brands and infrastructure. The opportunity in the cannabis today is downstream. Cultivation and extraction are becoming commodified. We are focused on creating products and consumer brands. You can see they are creating brands in-house, manufacturing brands in-house, and then selling brands direct to province through the Ontario Cannabis Store and BC Cannabis Stores. And you can see the market traction, significant milestones achieved to date. So you can see that in 2019 in Q4, they completed the construction. In 2020 of Q1, received processing license. In 2020 Q3, they went public. So they've been public for just over a year. MLCL on the CSE. In 2020 Q4, a year almost to the day, secured first group of craft beverages to launch. In Q1 2021, launched a portfolio in Ontario. In Q2 2021, national rollout of portfolio, launched sales and marketing team. And for 2022, their goal is to scale production, new product formats, expand facility to handle additional volume, and new product formulations and formats. Now, I really believe that cannabis is extremely undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed. I think the entire sector is completely heavily oversold, and I think that the upside is tremendous. The entire sector is just looking for a catalyst, and the entire sector has huge opportunity and upside from these levels, in my opinion, where you can literally see all the top cannabis stocks all across North America are all down. They're all down. So I believe this is an opportunity for investors. Brand portfolio, 4 key brands to address different market segments. So you can see here Phresh, Klon, Canajo, some of the products. Phresh is their flagship product, price consensus consumer, cannabis culture looking for high THC and low pricing. Klon is a mock cocktail line to serve as alcohol replacement, alcoholic favorites without alcohol, without the hangover. Demographics, non-smoking females 18 to 45. Interesting. And use case, fun for a girls' night out. That's interesting. And Canajo is a cannabis-infused coffee alternative, the wake and bake line of cannabis beverage, natural occurring caffeine that meets Health Canada regulations of below 30 milligrams. And you can find all of this at their website at molecule.ca. All right, here's some of the case studies for success of Phresh, building on the success of Phresh, new flavors, new products, and new markets. Phresh success, market leader in Ontario in the valuable value beverage category, priced 25% below any other 10 milligram beverage. Number 3 selling beverage in Canada, 40% penetration into Ontario retailers, solid footprint with ample room for growth. Expanding the success of Phresh, increasing store penetration in Ontario, 90% plus, launching new flavors, mango, peach. Ooh, I would like to try that blue raspberry. I love raspberry, etc. Launching new concepts, fresh strains, and fresh sodas. Expanded into new provinces, Quebec, 14 licensed retailers, British Columbia, 266 licensed retailers, and Alberta, 57 licensed retailers. Wow, I didn't know BC had so many licensed retailers. Replicating the success of Phresh, new brands set to launch in 2022, Klon and Canajo. So those are the new products that are coming out, and you can see some of the products, the new flavors, what they look like, the mango peach, blue raspberry, and summer punch, the yellow, blue, and pink cans, and the new concept, fresh strains and soda in the green and in the burgundy. So you can see here the co-packaging business, creating a route to market for super craft cannabis beverage brands. So what's the business case? Exclusive national contacts, minimum 3 years, exit clause that either provides an additional term or a significant payout if exit, performance warrants, or straight equity to allow Molecule to share in upside. You can see the value proposition, remove the barrier to entry for craft brands wanting to enter Canada. 3 craft brands signed as of Q2 2021, as you can see here, and beverage know-how for supporting developing go-to market for brand concepts and designs. Leading beverage scientists help source and formulate licensed high-speed, state-of-the-art processing facility meeting all federal and provincial requirements, custom operations management, and ongoing in-market regulatory performance reports, proprietary sales arm specialized in cannabis retail channels, and educating and opening the full retail landscape, inroads into provincial regulatory bodies necessary to gain provincial and retail shelf access. So, what's the strategy? So, the strategy for Molecule is focus on product development and consumer brands, operating behind high barrier to entry licenses, real estate, equipment, etc., leveraging manufacturing expertise, brand portfolio to bring high sought after products to market. R&D, research and development targeted to innovate proprietary flavor and taste formulations, expansion into new markets, British Columbia, Quebec, and Alberta. I can't wait to get until they get out here in BC, and co-packaging on behalf of third-party brands to absorb access capacity. Facility is state-of-the-art product formulation and manufacturing capabilities. So their facility is a fully operational 15,000 square foot licensed production facility, conveniently located at the border of Ontario and Quebec, 3 kilometers from the Canadian-US border. Looks like these guys are ready to get into the US, guys. Current capacity of 24 million cans annually, with flexibility to scale in response to increasing demand. Over 150,000 square foot of scalability with existing Health Canada license, and licensing allows for expansion of 2.0 edible products. So let's just look at some of their competition. So the comparable universe, attractive entry point in the Canadian beverage business. So when you look at, we've talked about Bev Canada first and foremost before anyone else, and you can see Bev Canada now is trading at 23 times revenues, and they did 2 million in revenue. They have an enterprise value of 47 million. Hexo Corp, which I'm a shareholder of Hexo, has a 451 million enterprise value, 173 million in revenues in 2021. They are trading at only 2.6 times revenue. I own Hexo. I'm a shareholder, and I think they're grossly undervalued. Canopy Growth Corp, symbol WEED, enterprise value of $8 billion. I believe they're grossly overvalued. 582 million in revenue and trading at 13.7 times 2021 revenue. Valens Company, I think a company that has some potential as well. VLNS in Canada, 403 million enterprise value, 98 million in revenues in 2021, trading at only 4.1 2021 revenues. So the peer group for Molecule Holdings is 11 times revenues, but Molecule Holdings is only trading at 6.5 times revenues. They did 1.1 million in revenues in 2021, and that gives them an enterprise value, a baby market cap of only 7.2 million. Absolutely tiny baby market cap, which to me signals an opportunity. So MLCL is the symbol in Canada on the Canadian Securities Exchange. In America, under the symbol EVRRF, and you can see it's a baby market cap when you compare them to some of their companies in the sector. For example, Bev Canada, who's we've also brought to you guys first, who's also in the beverage sector, only did 2 million in revenue, which is less than double what Molecule Holdings is doing, but is trading at 23.5 times revenue of 2021, whereas Molecule Holdings is trading at 6.5 times revenue, which to me signals an opportunity. The enterprise value of Bev Canada is 47 million, and they did 2 million in revenue, whereas Molecule Holdings enterprise value is 7.2 million with 1.1 million in revenue. I think it's undervalued when you compare it to their peers. Now let's take a look at their capital structure, because obviously that is a key element when determining if a company is overvalued, undervalued, and if there's too much dilution in the stock. So there's 95 million shares issued outstanding, and fully diluted when you talk about some convertible debentures at 20 cents, 15 cents, and 10 cents, which is all higher than where it's trading right now. Options and warrants fully diluted brings the company to 139.7 million shares. Now, when you think about the amount of shares and you think about the fact they're trading at 6 cents, that isn't that bad, you know? And the cash on hand for the company right now is 1.2 million, long-term debt of 2.7 million, a market cap right now of only 5.7 million, and fully diluted, giving the enterprise value of the market cap, including their cash and long-term debt, of 7.2 million. So really a baby market cap for MLCL Holdings. And if you take a look at the news, you can see all the news. I'm not going to go through all of it. I went through a little bit of it, but we can go through some of this and see. Right here, MLCL receives opening pipeline orders from Ontario Cannabis Store and commits to shipping date of March 25th. And you can see here, MLCL launches Craft Shell and introduces MLCL Crafted trademark cannabis beverage portfolio for launch in May 2021. So they haven't had any news lately, but they've had a lot of news. So I definitely think you need to put this company on your watch list, put them on your radar. Seems like they're coming off a bottom. Volume seems to be growing. I don't see anybody talking about this company. It's got a baby market cap, small revenue growth, but the revenue is growing. And I feel like this is a company that has some big upside. You can see here, MLCL signs agreement with Hill Street Beverage Company, Inc. to produce cannabis-infused beverages. So they had some good news. They've been putting it out, but nothing really recent. So maybe this might be signaling that something's coming. You know, something might be brewing here. So definitely love to know what you guys think. And I'd love to know your opinion on this stock. Comment on the video, let me know, and please smash the like button if you like these videos. It really helps the video to get more discovered by more eyeballs. You can see here, MLCL signs supply agreement with Abcan Medicinals, securing use of Vertosa cannabis emulsions. So lots of news, and you can find out more at MLCL.ca. MLCL enters into sales partnership with Vortex Cannabis for launch of cannabis beverages across Canada. So lots of news. And like I said, you can find this all on their website at MLCL.ca. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I'd love to know what you guys think. And you can learn more about this company at MLCL.ca. What do you guys think of the pick? All right. Happy Glass says, drinking for pleasure is much more normal. Looking at the US, that is where the growth is. Yeah, I think the US has huge potential. There's no doubt about that. Happy Glass says, I'm very grateful for your picks, Rich. Trading TAT and IDX have been keeping me comfortable this summer while cannabis has been slow. Hey, I appreciate your feedback. All right. Amanda says, finally looking to dip back into the sector. This sounds intriguing. I just think cannabis is at a good point right now. I think a lot of companies are very undervalued, very underappreciated, very underexposed, from the big ones to the small ones. This is a new one that I've just discovered. I wanted to bring it to your attention, bring it to your watch list. It's dirt cheap, baby market cap, growing revenue in a growing industry with a reasonable share structure. And I just feel like there's some upside here. Love to know what you guys think. This is your boy Rich from Rich TV Live. We bring in the winners and we bring them to you first. What do you guys think about MLCL Holdings, MLCL in Canada, EVRRF in America? Put on your watches, put on your radar. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody in America. Thank you guys for watching. It's your boy Rich from Rich TV Live. And if you guys would like to learn how to trade, you can join our trading club absolutely free at richpigsdaily.com. Or you could upgrade and become a VIP member, get access to our education center with around 100 hours of proprietary trading information in stocks and cryptocurrencies. We find winners, we find rockets that you can put in your pockets that can help you become a winning trader. We're doing it for members all over the world, and you can win too. Thank you guys for watching. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody in America. Thank you, everybody in Canada and all over the world that are watching. Smash this like button, comment down below, share the video everywhere, and subscribe if you're live. It's your boy Rich from Rich TV Live, and I'm out. Peace. Oh, Happy Glass, you gonna buy some today? Hey, good luck. If you do, let me know. I hope you win big. Thank you for watching, everybody. We'll see you soon.